Learn English with Daily Glowing English Podcast.
Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel, Glowing English. I am Jihad and I am so happy to be here with you today.
Hi everyone, I'm Santi. It is so wonderful to join you all again on Glowing English. We are super excited for today's episode.
Yes, we really are. Today we're going to talk about a topic that affects every single person on this planet. It is something we use every day, but we often do not think about its true worth.
That is so true, Jihad. Today we're talking about the value of time. Time is silent, but it speaks so loudly in our lives.
It really does, Santi. It flies when we are having fun, and it crawls when we are waiting in line at the grocery store.
Oh, absolutely. But on a serious note, time is the one thing in this world that we can never get back once it's gone.
That is a deep thought to start with. Before we dive deeper into this amazing topic, I want to remind all our lovely listeners and viewers to take a quick second right now to like this video and subscribe to Glowing English.
Yes, please hit that subscribe button. Your support means the world to us, and it helps us bring more valuable conversations like this to you every week.
So Santi, let us start at the beginning. What does time really mean to you?
To me, time is opportunity. Every morning when we wake up, we get a fresh bank account of 24 hours. We didn't earn it, but we're given it for free.
That is a great metaphor. Imagine a bank that gives you $86,400 every morning. But there's a catch. You cannot save any of that money for tomorrow. At the end of the night, whatever you did not spend is lost forever.
Wow, when you put it like that, it sounds crazy to waste even a single dollar.
Exactly. Every day we get 86,400 seconds. If we don't use them wisely, they vanish. We cannot carry them over to the next day.
It makes me feel a bit sad when I think about how many seconds I have wasted in my life just staring at my phone or worrying about silly things.
Don't be too hard on yourself, Santi. We all do it. I remember a time in my life when I thought I had all the time in the world. I kept putting off important things. I kept saying, I will do it tomorrow, or next week, or next year.
Procrastination is a big time thief, isn't it?
It really is. And then one day, I realized that years had passed, and I had not achieved the goals I set for myself. It was a painful realization.
I understand that feeling. It hurts when you realize that time moved on without you. But the good news is, today is always a new chance. We can't change yesterday, but we can control how we use today.
That is so true. You know, many people confuse money with time. People work so hard to make more money. They think money is the most valuable thing in life.
But you can always make more money. You can lose a job, work hard, and earn money back. But you can never earn back a minute that has passed.
Precisely. Rich people cannot buy more time no matter how much wealth they have. Time treats everyone equally. A king gets 24 hours a day, and a simple worker gets 24 hours a day.
That's the ultimate equality of life. It doesn't matter where you're born, how rich you are, or what job you do. Everyone gets the exact same amount of time each day.
Well, unless you discover a secret time machine.
If you find one, Jihad, please make sure to let me know first.
I promise you'll be the first to know, Santi. But until then, we have to live in reality and manage our time properly.
So, how do we actually manage our time better? What are some practical steps people can take?
First, I think we need to become aware of where our time goes. Many people don't realize how much time they waste.
That's true. If you track your day, you might realize you spent 3 hours scrolling on social media, 2 hours watching random videos, and an hour just lying in bed thinking about what to eat.
You're calling me out, Santi. That sounds like my typical Sunday.
Mine too. We're all guilty of it. But when you track your time, you start to see the truth. Knowledge is the first step towards change.
Right. Once you know where your time goes, you can start setting priorities. You have to ask yourself, is this activity helping me grow? Is it making me happy? Is it helping my health or my career?
If the answer is no to all of those, then maybe it's time to cut down on that activity.
Exactly. It's about choosing what matters most.
For example, spending time with family and friends is never a waste of time. It builds strong bonds and memories.
Yes, relationships need time. You can't build a deep friendship or a strong family bond without investing time into people.
Sadly, many people realize this too late. They work all the time, ignoring their children or parents. And then one day, their children are grown up or their parents are gone, and they feel deep regret.
That's so heartbreaking. Time with loved ones is precious. We must hold on to those moments and create good memories while we still can.
Another important aspect of time is self-care and rest. Some people think that being busy every single second means you're being productive, but that's a trap.
Oh, I agree completely. Rest is not a waste of time. Rest is fuel. If you run a car without stopping to fill the gas tank, the car will eventually stop running.
Exactly, Santi. Taking time to sleep well, eat good food, exercise, and relax your mind is essential. It gives you the energy to use your active time effectively.
So, spending time on yourself is an investment, not a loss.
Beautifully said. Now, let's talk about learning and personal growth. How does time play a role in mastering a skill, like learning English?
That's a great question for our listeners here on Glowing English. Learning any new language or skill requires patience and consistent effort over time.
Yes, you cannot learn English overnight. It's not like cooking instant noodles.
I wish it was that easy. Just pour hot water and suddenly you speak fluent English. Wouldn't that be amazing? But real growth takes time. Small efforts added up every day create massive results over months and years.
It is like planting a seed. You plant a tiny seed in the ground. You water it every day. At first, you see nothing. You might feel like you are wasting your time.
But under the dirt, roots are growing, and one day a little green shoot pops up. A few years later, it's a huge tree giving fruit and shade.
That is the power of compounding time and effort. If you spend just 20 minutes a day practicing English, in 1 year, you will have spent over 120 hours practicing.
That's a lot of hours. And imagine where your English speaking skills will be after that much practice.
It will be incredible. So consistency is the key. Small daily actions are better than doing a lot of work once a month and then stopping.
That applies to everything in life: health, studies, career, creative hobbies, and spiritual peace.
You know, Jihad, sometimes people feel overwhelmed because they think about all the time they have already wasted in the past. How can someone overcome that regret?
Regret is a heavy chain. Looking back constantly prevents you from stepping forward. You have to forgive yourself for lost time. You cannot change the past, but you own the present moment.
That is so comforting to hear. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is right now.
I love that proverb. It fits perfectly. Start right now, right where you are with whatever time you have today.
Another thing that steals our time is overthinking. We spend hours worrying about things that might never happen.
Oh, overthinking is a terrible habit. It drains your energy and wastes your precious hours. When you find yourself overthinking, take a deep breath, ground yourself in the present moment, and take one simple action.
Action destroys anxiety. When you move forward, time starts working for you instead of against you.
Yes, and let's talk about saying no. Many people struggle with saying no to others, and they end up wasting their time doing things they don't want to do or don't have time for.
That's a big problem. When you say yes to something you don't care about, you're actually saying no to something important in your own life.
Exactly. Guard your time like a precious treasure. It's okay to say no politely when your schedule is full or when something doesn't align with your goals.
Respecting your own time also teaches other people to respect your time. If you're always punctual and focused, people will value your presence more.
Punctuality. That's another huge point, Santi. Being on time shows respect for other people's time.
Yes, making someone wait for you means you think your time is more valuable than theirs. It's always better to be early or on time.
Being punctual builds trust and strong professional relationships. It shows that you are disciplined and reliable.
We have covered so many important points today, Jihad. Time as a limited resource, time in relationships, time for self-care, consistency in learning, and respecting time.
It really is the ultimate currency of human life. What we do with our time defines who we become.
Warmly, every second is a gift. That's why it's called the present.
A classic pun, but so true.
Chuckles, I couldn't resist.
Well, dear friends, as we wrap up this meaningful conversation today, we hope this episode inspires you to cherish every moment, spend your time on what truly matters, and take positive steps towards your dreams.
Thank you all so much for spending your valuable time with us today on Glowing English. We know your time is precious, and we are so honored that you chose to spend it here with Jihad and me.
Remember to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, like this video, leave a comment with your thoughts on how you value time, and make sure to visit our channel Glowing English for more engaging content to boost your English skills and mindset.
Goodbye, everyone. Take care of yourselves and use your time wisely.
Bye-bye. See you in the next video.